So we are working on our crane section of our 108. And our crane section comes directly after the tiger section. And the tiger section ends right here, okay? This is one of the few where we don't have to have a start and at the end. A lot of them we can start directly from our 5 animals loop, standing here. This is one of the few where it's very awkward to kind of start from feet together.
Yes, sir.
Simply because you can see that we are in a weird position right off the bat. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to do our back fists, and we're going to chamber. All right. Reset that left foot. Set the right foot into a cross stance, and then left foot into a cross stance, and then we are now in our horse stance.
Sir.
So one of the things that I want to point out is that when we do this, our feet are at a 45-degree angle from where we started.
Yes, sir.
Or 90, it was 135. Okay, math. Yeah, this, I always love that when people go, I will never use this. But then it's like you start to get into conversations with people that do actually use it a lot, and then it's like, I don't know what they're talking about. I use algebra every single day, so if anybody ever asks you when will you ever use this, I use it every day. Right. Once you start getting into calculus, you start doing calculus stuff. If you're going to be an engineer, algebra is kind of the least of your worries, because then you get into calculus, and calculus is 1,000 times harder. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to do our back fist and then chamber. Reset that left foot, right foot and across, left foot and across, right foot back into your horse stance. So you see that my feet are on the edges of the square, so they're 45 degrees off from directly forward. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to do our descending arm, hand, and waist. This is our block with our right hand. Our right hand is going to come up to our left shoulder.
Yes, sir.
The block is going to protect our face. Left hand is going to go down. All right. Then we're going to do our one finger ask a question. We're going to sink a little bit. That left hand is going to come up, and we're going to make our one finger divides China hand. All right.
Yes, sir.
Comes up. Then we're going to do our cradling punching. So that left foot's going to step even. We're going to sink, come under, and then come up. We're striking with that back fist.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to do our fist to the sleeve. That's a grab. We're going to pull. And we're going to pull to chamber with that right hand. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So as we pull the chamber, the left hand is going to punch. Good. So now we're going to go right back into our hard and soft crane walking. So we're going to start with that elbow, back fist, back to chamber, reset the right foot, left foot cross, right foot cross. And we're back to that 45-degree angle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to do our sitting arm, hand, and waist. So if left hand is going to go to the right shoulder, right hand is going to go down. Okay. We're going to sink a little. Left hand or right hand is going to do our one finger divides China. This is our one finger asks a question.
Sir.
We're going to repeat. We're going to sink, drop. That right foot came back as we came up to do that back fist.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fist to the sleeve. We're going to grab. We're going to pull. We're going to shift both stances, and we're going to punch.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. Toes are going to point forward. Yeah. This is going to be the hard part. Yeah, this is good. I like having students in class. So this gives me things to kind of go over. Here, here, here. So when we go into our horse stance, this is kind of an awkward position. And you can feel it too. Couldn't you? So a lot of times you'll feel it right here. Just kind of bringing those toes in will get a lot of pressure on those knees.
Sir.
And traditionally it's going to be here, but this can be difficult for a lot of people simply because it's hard on the ankles, especially in the beginning. And so this is kind of like, when we talk about it's the ideal, it means that you kind of have to stretch into this position. So neutrally, your toes may be out just a little bit, but they're not here.
Yes, sir.
Because the other thing this does is it forces this part to kind of open up, and it makes it really difficult on the knees. Just kind of having this hand kind of close to everything. Also kind of pushes those knees apart when you kind of want the knees to be. These kind of be in, but then the legs are out.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. All right. if you're having pain anywhere, then we can kind of take a look at the stance or the position and fix it. It's kind of difficult for me to do that when you're at home. So just kind of having that corrected a little bit, making sure things are comfortable. You don't want any pain anywhere. No, especially in your knees. And one of the things we talk about is that's where we attack. We attack the knees a lot because your knees are very weak. They're very strong in one direction. Very strong in one direction. They are very weak in pretty much every other direction.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's reset. Let's start here. We're gonna do our hard and soft crane walking. So it's back fist, chamber, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Descending arm, hand and waist. One finger asks the question. Crane lead punching. Fist to the sleeve. Hard and soft. Crane walking. Descending arm, hand and waist. One finger asks a question. Crane lead punching. Fist to the sleeve. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys about 3 or 4 minutes to run that on your own.
Yes, sir.
And then we will come back and then I will lead it. And so if you see anything that you kind of like don't understand or need correction on, please ask. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then you can also pay attention to my foot movement as well.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Aim. Whew. All right, you guys have any questions on?
Think so?
Okay. If there's anything you were missing, I'm gonna run it. You guys can try to see if there's anything that you might have a question on, or if there's anything you want to correct on.
Yes, sir.
And then I will, I will probably give suggestions afterwards. Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. We'll start here. We're gonna go our hard and soft crane walking. Hard and soft. Crane walking.
Crane walking.
Setting arm, hand, and waist.
Setting our hand and waist.
One finger asks a question.
Finger asks a question.
Crane and punching.
And punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Hard and soft.
Hard and soft.
Crane walking.
Crane walking.
Setting arm, hand, and waist.
Setting our hand and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane and punching.
Crane punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Okay. Good. So I'm gonna give one thing to kind of help, and that is when we first start this, for back fists, we're going to, right here, this is when we pivot, you're gonna pivot on that foot. It's gonna give you a little bit of extra on that, simply because, make sure that my foot's on this light square. That foot's gonna come off the ground just a little bit. Okay.
Sir.
It's gonna help a little bit, especially if you find yourself kind of like twisted up on this, where you go here, here, and your foot's there, and you try to get over, and you can't, because you can't. So you allow that foot to kind of like actually twist. You're gonna use your momentum to kind of twist you over. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're out of time.
Sir.
We're gonna do our creative spirit.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Path self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit has no self-doubt. The path of self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit
Has no self-doubt.
The path of self-mastery requires a creative spirit. A creative spirit
Has no self-doubt.
Right.
Bow to head instructor.
Bow to beginner level students. All right. Black Sash training dismissed.